Okay, so let's move on to recapping King Gizzard in Houston now. And I'm going to bust through this one pretty quickly. It felt like it was similar, I mean, different enough, but similar to the Albuquerque show that I just listened to yesterday morning and posted the recap of here on the F-Zappa 20 channel. And so the similarity, well, the differences were, look, this one had some nonagon, Albuquerque had some polygona. You know, they mixed up the B741 songs a bit, although they both had a Mirage City. This one had Joey on acoustic guitar for that. Albuquerque had Stu. This one had more Petro, and Albuquerque had more Rat's Nest. There was metal at the end of this one, the beginning of that one, and the shows did not follow each other on tour. Just turned out how I listened to them. The table jam, Nathan was more involved in Houston than he was Albuquerque. And then the similarities were no slow jam. You know, that was the one thing lacking. The big slow jam from Albuquerque, I guess, was replaced by a much longer table jam here. And then we have the Ice V, Magma, Dripping Tap, Theia, all pretty much, you know, maybe highlights of both shows. Although the Ice 5 felt a little bit, it was a little harder here, you know. They still had those funky moments that took you back to Greece with Joey. But overall, it felt like a, yeah, just a little bit tougher Ice 5. So that was worth giving a listen if you haven't gotten around to this show yet. And then obviously the Magma, the red hot Magma. Was that red hot enough for you, as they asked? And indeed it was. There, I mean, and it just as the song was picking up and then the intensity was growing, you know, it just hits this peak, and they were even feel it. They knew they were absolutely crushing it. Joey just yells, you know, just starts shouting out. The way the final part of the vocals were delivered, it was almost like a football player celebrating a touchdown, just spiking the ball. That was it. Felt like that's how the vocals were being delivered in that final part, and then and deservedly so. Really, they just absolutely crushed that one. It might have been the song of the year, along with the Iron Lung from that KEXP studio. That may be like the two single greatest songs that they've played. I'm not saying those are the two best songs they have, but just individual performances, just unbelievable. And then we move on to a Dripping Tap that had a bit of a Theia, had a Theia involved in a Dripping Tap jam. Then they go back and they finish Dripping Tap properly. Theia, obviously a part of the Nathan jam. And then they hit you with some Petro right over the face. And then they move on to the next town. And we will move on to the next recap. I busted through this one pretty quickly. I maybe made a mistake picking these shows back to back. Because like I pointed out, there were major differences while a lot of similarities, though. I think I would give the nod to Houston based on, the Albuquerque Magma was damn good, but this one, wow. If that one was a 10, this wasn't an 11, you know? I was talking to a friend earlier, and he sent me some link to listen to something, and he was like, if you get bored, and I'm like, after that Houston Magma, I will never get bored again. All right? Boom, we are out of here. I'm F-Zappa 20. They are King Gizzard. That Magma melded many faces. Houston is still recovering, I hear. And along with Albuquerque, pretty much took out the entire Southwest with Magma this summer, fall, early winter. Is it ever really winter there? All right, guys, boom. Having trouble getting out of here. I need to wrap this thing up. Little head movement, maybe. Ooh, that was like a young Tyson. Not Netflix Tyson, though. Nah, really, I just want my wool hair to bounce around. All right, we're out of here. Love you guys. Boom. Well, looky there.